a little bit more. Whoa. Yes, we're hanging alive today. It's okay. I don't really stream that often anymore. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It's okay. Nope, I had a class this morning. And then I had I left early for that and went to go see a therapist. What's up, Hood Therapy? What's up? I have no bacon bits. That really sucks. Because a salad always needs bacon bits. That's okay, because we have steak cooking. That will go in our salad right here. So, therapy was okay. I learned that art and exercise in school doesn't really help as much in depression as people might think. You still have days where none of that works anymore. I mean, it keeps your mind going, but it doesn't stop the depression. But if you want to, if I get any females watching this, if you want to be a wife, you have to do it before you even become one. Learn how to cook. Cooking is about mostly trial and error. You try to do something, and if it doesn't come out, then it don't come out. But please stop it with that stupidity that I keep seeing on TikTok. Okay. I mean, I've seen all these types of white girls making uh, different types of things that even me as an Italian should be slapped. I mean, fucking A. Learn how to cook properly. Don't make that dumb shit that I've been seeing. Stop it! You're making me sick. And I'm Italian. I'm looking at half that shit and I'm going, ugh. That don't even look like it's edible. And please, if you really can't cook, learn where the good spots are to eat. I mean, if you have a big girl as a friend and you're a female, follow that big girl to wherever it is she's going to go eat and where she likes to go eat so you can learn what places are good and what places are not. If you really can't cook that well. And it's okay if you don't. It's okay. It's okay if you don't know how to cook. Just you better be having a fat girl as a best friend. You better be contacting your BBW best friend, whether it's male or female. And she better be either teaching her how to cook or she better be showing you where to eat. Because, yeah, you can have a salad, but you better know how to make that salad become awesome. Now, see, what I did with the steak is I put it in my pressure cooker and I browned it for cooking instead of making the pressure cooker start working as a pressure cooker. Because you could actually pressurize it to cook it, but I don't like how it turns out with that because it's like, to me, I like my steaks rare. Still mooing. Like you could put them right back on the pasture. So instead of using the pressure cooker and there'd be no red back in the steaks whatsoever, it'd be done. I don't like done. That's too dry for me. I like it still moist, still juicy. You can't get that if you do a pressure cooker steak. You just can't. So what I do is I put olive oil in it to cook it. Put a little bit just to cover the top coat of it. Then I put my seasonings in that. So that way whenever I'm flipping the steaks or stirring them in the olive oil, they're getting the seasonings. It's a lot easier than having the thing right next to you and when you flip you have to do it again. No. Because I don't want a lot of seasoning stuff with salt in it very much. So I'd rather put it in the olive oil so that it can be on it while I'm cooking it. You see? So I cook that until the top is good and cooked. And I do it for about 5 to 10 minutes because it cooks really fast. So pressure cookers are known to cook really fast. So it's like something that would take you normally a half hour to do. I can do it in like 10 to 15, if it's that. No. If I'm gonna do a barbecue smoke shack, I'd rather go to Lucille's. Or somebody that can actually make good barbecue. That's actually real barbecue. Not California-ized white people barbecue. Sorry, I don't like hot dogs. I barely can do a burger. Only if it's from a really good burger shop. I can do a burger. Oh yeah, sub to whoever you want. Okay. I pet it mostly to get the oil off because sometimes oil can make me sick. But I like the rind at the bottom. I love the after stuff of the meat that falls off when you cook it. I love that stuff. Now, something that my grandmother taught me growing up, as you're cooking, she always taught me clean up as you go. No, 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 no. Now, what would that be? Breakfast? Because I can make awesome pancakes, but that's about it. And I don't think anybody wants to go to a restaurant that the cook is actually pressurizing, doing pressure cooker meals. I mean, what if somebody asks for eggs? You can't do eggs in a pressure cooker. You just can't. Eggs don't work in a pressure cooker unless you're boiling them like you would on a stove. You know, hard boiled eggs, soft boiled eggs, and stuff. You can't crack an egg and fry up an egg in a pressure cooker. You just can't do it. I've already tried. Big mistake. Rubber. That's what it turns out to be. Rubber. And I've tried to do pasta in a pressure cooker. Let's put it to you this way: top ramen in a pressure cooker. You might as well just give that to the old folks that don't have their teeth. Because for sure, you would get mush. That's a little bit more done than I wanted, but it's okay. I walked away cooking in a pressure cooker for a bit. I would say, I can't say medium well. You know, you could get those at the store in the freezer section, right? And just pop them in the microwave. We get them out here in the grocery stores. Pick them up at Walmart. Or any like food place you go to, but you'll mostly find them at Walmart. Walmart has White Castles. Box of them. Two come in. Two come in a bag. A small bag. After a while, at first, I loved then as time went on and my appetite changed, the White Castle started making me sick. And I used to do everything right to it. I followed the directions and everything, but still got sick off of it. And it had nothing to do with the food. It was just my body changed. And certain foods I used to like, I don't like anymore. And then certain foods I hated as a kid, I love now. It's crazy. I could go through a jar of peanut butter like nothing. Peanut butter sandwiches cut in half and dipped in milk. Oh! Well, those are really small burgers anyway. See, we don't have White Castle here in California. On the West Coast, we don't have White Castles. So if you want a White Castle, you got to go to the grocery store and pick up a box in the freezer section. So we have In-N-Out out here, and In-N-Out is awesome. We got animal fries in them, and they put Thousand Island on the animal fries with caramelized onions. Oh, I want In-N-Out now. Shit. But it's kind of funny because In-N-Out, yeah, it's a West Coast food, but they only have them here in California or like Nevada. They don't have them in Washington State. They don't have them in Oregon. They don't have them in the other West Side states. It's like some of the stuff that you guys have over on the East Coast. We don't have here. And it kind of sucks. Because there's some stuff I want to try from all the states. And we don't have them here. Just like Southern food. Can't find a good Southern food place out here. Can't do it. Because I'm itching to try oxtails. Itching. That's my next adventure, is trying oxtails. I don't like ranch unless it has to do with my veggies, like carrots and celery, and well, not celery because I like peanut butter with my celery. Broccoli. I always called them trees if I couldn't figure out the word correctly because they look like little trees. So carrots. Sometimes with celery, I'll dip it in the ranch, but I'm not a ranch person. I won't put ranch on my salads. It's very rare when I do touch ranch. Thousand Island used to be my favorite. Now it's come to putting Thousand Island on burgers. If I eat a burger, and it's got to be from particular places, I have a burger. And I have like certain types of hamburgers that I eat, but nothing from McDonald's. I don't touch McDonald's. I barely touch Burger King. Barely do Carl's Jr. Rarely is Chinese. And there's a certain type of spot I go to for that. Oh, Marcus reacts again. But I'm like really picky where I eat. I'd prefer a home cooked meal than I prefer an out to eat trip. It's like I will eat out to eat, but it really depends on where. I prefer home cooked. Whether it's the man cooking or me cooking or a family member cooking, don't matter. I'll prefer a home cooked meal because it's like healthier and it's made with love. But if you don't love the person, it's not going to taste like love. It's very personal. Half the stuff don't taste like cardboard. I don't care if this thing has its fat because the fat is where the iron is, and I need the iron. There's some parts of foods you gotta pay more attention to than the other parts. Because, yeah, you could have this part. You can have this part, but that's only a certain amount of minerals and vitamins that are in there. The fat part is where you have the the iron and the other supplements. We're almost done here. Oh, hi, honey. Yeah, oxtails. It's a southern thing. Hi, honey. Okay. What I'm using for dressing is this. It's only got 80 calories, only 7 grams of carbs. The salt is 130, but only 80 calories. I love this stuff. This thing is great on salads. Now I got protein, 2 types of protein, veggies. Need a well, that's it of that. It's okay. Buy another one. Nah, we don't need a carb. I don't want a carb anyway. Okay. Take these to my room first and then grab you. Honey, I'm gonna let the link down for you. Um, so you could pop your shit. I'll show you all the finished product. And that's what the finished product is. I want my water. Whoa. How do you get your ass up here? Get your fine ass up here. I'm waiting. I'm probably going to be waiting for a while. Put this table up here. My little lap desk. Right there. I don't know what I want to do today. Of the arts. A watermelon workout drink. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. He stopped talking to me. Me and Zero are not friends anymore, I guess. And it's okay. Because I've already been through the worst, so losing people is not a problem for me at all. I'd rather lose friends than lose a son. He's been trying to um he's been trying to wake people up from what's going on in this world, and he felt like nobody cared because they were just into their drama bullshit instead of enlightening themselves and going to a higher frame of mind. Yeah, about that. Kind of like Matrix meets reality, or what we call reality, and it's not really reality. And quite frankly, I did the studies on it as well, and I don't want to look like a crazy person, but in reality, it's true. Because quite frankly, if you look from the 90s to now, things have drastically changed. Drastically. And once you wake up and be fully aware of things and think on a whole different frame of mind that our minds are supposed to be at, our lives on this earth are not supposed to be consumption like this, and shopping all the time, and feeding the system. We were never supposed to do that. That's a man-made thing. I mean, we had currency for centuries, but it wasn't like what we have now. I mean, we could take the things that we have around our house well, people are so um, illusioned with everything that's going on these days and pretty things and going shopping and go, oh, look that over there. How pretty. I think I'm going to buy it because I know I can't afford it. They believe in a false narrative. And in reality, we have to become a higher being. And God, I'm going to put religion in this. Sorry if you don't understand. And if you follow certain types of religion, watch out because you're going to be pretty pissed off. But quite frankly, it's the truth. When the Christians state we need to be godlike, it doesn't mean that we need to be worshiping him. He didn't mean it as like you need to do this, this, and this from a man-made book. Because that's all it is. It's a man-made book. The real one is right here, deep within you, in your subconscious. It's right here. Anyone could pick up a Bible. Anyone can. It's a man-made book. What really is the Bible is in here. You already know it because it's in here. You don't need the book in order to know. It's here. And the things that they tell you from it. Those guys couldn't even figure out what they had for lunch, let alone freaking what God said. We need to train ourselves to be a higher thing up in here. Higher spirit, higher physical, higher mental. Our spiritual beings have to be bigger than what is trapped in this meat suit. And in reality, if you actually take a look at what a meat suit means, cannibals were pretty much meat to a cannibal. If I were to dumb this down for you to understand, to a cannibal, we are basically this steak. We are this to them. That's all we are. To people who enjoy eating human flesh, that's all we are to them. Oh, look at that steak right over there. That's all we are to a cannibal. No, it's a steak. But to a human who's a cannibal, we would be the steak. Get it? Please let me know if you get it. To a cannibal, we are this. That's all we are. Our outer flesh is pretty much this to a cannibal. That's why these are called meat suits. These are not who we are. These are just our vessels. These are just the 3D of it. Our real form is the form of when we die. Yeah, because it's like an example. Some of us don't eat humans at all, and we prefer animal meat. But to a cannibal, they prefer humans as meat. And if you watch a lot of documentaries on cannibals, you'll understand better. No, this is cow. But to a cannibal, we are the cow. We are the meat. We are the pork. We are the chicken. Anything that we consist of eating as animals, a cannibal sees us as those animals. Yes, biologically we are animals. But to a cannibal, we are the animal for them. And we're just mammals. That's all we are, because we can't breathe underwater. It would be nice. We used to. Before we came more than one cell, we used to breathe underwater as a single cell. Now here comes Omega. One cell. Now divide that millions and millions of times. Divide that one cell millions of times. Then don't put yourself in the cannibal's direction. Like Cannibal. What other serial killers used to eat their? I think Jeffrey Dahmer was one of them. Hannibal Lecter was one of them. There used to be a lot of serial killers who used to eat their victims. Did Ted Bundy eat his victims? I don't know. There's a few of them throughout history who ate their victims. Some of them ate them raw. Some of them cooked them. Some of them did other things to them, the corpses. Me, if I have to go into cannibalism, I'll become a vegetarian. But no. Let's see. What other stuff did I? Yeah. He used to, Ed Gaines. Yeah. Ed Gaines wore their victim's skin, but he, I think it said he consumed the meat after he skinned them. His victims were nothing but a deer carcass to him. I think he made lampshades out of his human victims too. I need to watch that story again. I need to watch that true crime again. Really get to know it better. Now take one single cell and multiply that hundreds and hundreds of times. Yeah, I think he made couches out of the skin. He made his entire furniture and accent decors out of human skin. Yeah. Okay. Say you would go into a hotel and there's a bus that comes in and it's got lots and lots of into infinity people come in, and your hotel has infinite amounts of rooms and everybody gets one room, and then another bus comes in with infinite amounts. Yeah, a hotel, infinite and infinite people. Yep, infinite people, and everybody gets one room in this hotel. So another bus shows up with infinite amounts of people. Now you have to drag one person down the lines. Yeah, infinite. Then you want to get to epsilon naught. Take one cell. One cell. Human whatever. Divide that. There's your epsilon naught. And just continue to keep dividing. Half, half, half. Yeah. Infinite doors. All that. That's just a review of what Z used to talk about. Now, see, if you want to find the 4D door, you can't do it from this physical realm. You had to do that, didn't you, Toby? Get out of here. Now, take one single micro cell, divide that, you got 2. Take the 2, divide that, you got 4. Continue down the line. There's your epsilon naught. We need to get on a higher frequency. We are 5D beings in a 3D, in a 4D body. Yeah, divide the cells. We are 5D beings. 5D is our soul, our entity, in a 4D body, walking on a 3D thing, walking in the 3D on a 2D plane. Figure that one out. Figure that one out. I did. It's a scary concept. Yeah. Some people would be flat earthers. Funny thing is to a point it makes sense. But to a point. To a point. It's a good argument, but it's only to the point. To a point. Yeah. Yeah, alien. Extraterrestrials. We need to become godlike. Because that's what we're supposed to learn here every time we keep coming back. Reincarnation does exist. And the whole chicken before the egg thing, it's actually the chicken. Because yeah, it's actually the chicken. It's not the egg. And that's how you can actually categorize people in this world. Just ask them that question so you know where to place them in the intelligence level. See, a kid can actually answer that question correctly, no matter what age they are. Well, actually, reincarnation does exist. I know because I've been here for over 200,000 years. Constantly learning what the fuck did I do wrong to come back. This time I'm not coming back. I'm going to be turned into the god I am. Or goddess. But I'm not actually a. The gender thing is just this meat suit thing. We're actually both genders. That's what it is. You're not male and you're not female, you're both. And for some people who are transgender, their mind is one gender, but their body is another. And then when you come to the hermaphrodites, which are actually transgenders. They have top part is female, but the bottom part is male, but they also have the female parts too. That's actually transgender if you really think about it. That's the transgender right there. But something happens with it in the development stage of the embryo because a baby doesn't get their genetic form until they're in the 5 month pregnancy stage. It's about 5 months along they get their genders. But before that, they're actually female until the male parts come in. And when some people tell a man that he's acting like a bitch, there's a reason. Because if you actually turn around and take it that their female parts are actually outside of their bodies, it's like that TikTok one said, the sac is the ovaries and everything else down the line. Which is very much scary when you actually think about it. That's why some men act like bitches. Or maybe they took their wife's birth control pills and the estrogen creams and stuff and started acting like little bitches. They could have popped the birth control pill for a good month and then still act like bitches. Like, bitch, please. Where the fuck is Cavalli? But yeah. Females learn how to be a wife before you become one. Start it before you even become a wife. Cook, clean, do all that before you even have that boyfriend that turns into a engagement that turns into a marriage. Learn all that stuff before you get into one because you're gonna wonder why your man cheats on you after that. Because you can't be a wife. And yeah, people, I'm fat. Oh well. I don't care. I don't care what you think. You want to call me fat? Fine. But it doesn't hurt, so you're just wasting your time. I like being fat. I learned how to love myself being fat. I'm a BBW. At least I know where to go to feed your dumb ass when you're hungry. Or cook at the home so I can still feed your dumb ass. Good food. But if you're going to complain because I'm skinny, I'm not skinny, well, obviously you like to starve. Because any man would prefer a BBW who knows either how to cook or knows where to go eat that's good. And you don't have to worry about them just ordering a salad at a restaurant because they'll actually eat. I mean, yeah, a salad is good when you have one that actually looks good. Like, you want to put a tri-tip on salad, fucking, and a good vinaigrette on it with some avocado. Yeah, that's a good salad. But you have like an itty bitty little appetizer salad. Are you kidding me? I know you want to make the date cheap, but geez Louise, at least give him something for his money. Or don't go out on a date at all. I've turned down more dates than I went. Because just, I guess I'm old fashioned when it comes to relationships. Maybe I prefer the arranged marriage before I prefer getting to know somebody and get my heart broken and spend all this time with the wasting of the time for something that's not even going to last. Kind of a reason why I prefer long distance relationships too. Because if I know you're going to do the cheating aspect, long distance relationships are really for that. If you're going to cheat, tell me. Just make the bitch better looking than me. But yeah, after my son, I prefer long distance relationships. They're a lot easier. You don't get your heart crushed so badly. And you expect what's going to happen. Whether if they cheat on you or not, you expect the bad shit to come. When they're face to face, you don't expect it. It's it's difficult to understand, I know it. But when you've walked through my shoes, you understand it. You understand why you choose what you choose. I knew Z for 10 years. I knew he didn't want any type of relationship with people. Preferred being alone. Did what he wanted to do. I understood it. But losing my son was the hardest. Instead of him walking out of my life. No friendship, no nothing. The hardest part is when you lose your child, not a relationship. I'd rather lose relationships 10 times more. Oh, yeah, I still craft. I just took a break because I was doing it so much. I started to get to a point where, why am I doing this? Let's do a better one. It's just a soda box. I'm so sorry. I made a lot of books. I've got 151 to do. Do I have one with a keychain loop on there? Yeah. See? I've got, these are going for $10 a piece. And I've got them in different colors. I'm using, for the covers, upholstery fabric for it. And I've sewn the straps on. And then I make the keychains, and this needs a key ring on it. So I have to find more key rings so they can be packaged up. I have the little tail on them, like a bookmark. I gotta make 151 of these. I've got these guys like this. This one's my cutest ones that I make. These are the cutest. I've got little white ones. A white one with a different type of strap. Now, these don't open, so it's just basically an accessory. They don't open. They're sealed. And the paper is all glued together. So, I have these little brown ones. And then I have a snake type of one. So yeah. I've got the leopard skin on a purple cover. I've got the black cover, the this type of cover. I've got the magenta color, the snake skin cover with the leopard print strap. I've got this one. Yeah, I've got tan, black, brown, greenish, dark brown, purplish, dark purplish, regular purple. These are going to be $10 a pop. I've got this is going in the default. And then I've got the diamond paintings. This size, completed, in frame, all that, is gonna go for $20 for this size. And then it's gonna go up, depending on the size. And then somebody lucky is going to get a door beaded curtain because it doesn't fit for my door. The jewelry is going to be about around $20, maybe 15. I haven't decided on a price for that yet. But yeah, the 30 by 40 centimeter pictures are $20 a picture, and that has the frame, the completed diamond painting. That when you get it, all you have to do is take it home and put it up on your wall. The puzzles that I have under my bed right now, they still need frames and backings, so they will not be for sale yet. I finally got my glue gun, so yeah, no, I don't have nightmares from my puzzles. Demons. I am a demon. Demons don't scare me. I could literally sleep in a haunted house like a fucking baby. You put me in a haunted house, I'll sleep right through. No problems. Like a log. So when I'm in a Christian home without ghosts and stuff, I have a problem. Because I can't sleep in a no spirited house. Can't do it. And it's quite weird because I can't do it. No, I don't get nightmares from my puzzles. No, the other night I had a dream that when I went out shopping with my sister, um, every store that I went to had Dumbo in it. And I got to meet Brian Hall from The voice actor, Brian Hall. He also has a YouTube channel. He does the voices. No. When I dream, I don't have nightmares. I have visions. That's what I have when I dream. My dreams are not nightmares. I haven't had a nightmare in a long time. I haven't had a nightmare in 6 years. Now it's just seeing the future and what the fuck is gonna happen. Or when I'm daydreaming, it's I put myself in the past. No, my visions are of the future. The future of what's going to happen, like 6 months to a year down the road. Maybe longer. Depends on when they come into reality. Because a lot of my visions turn into reality. I've learned how to control it now. It's been happening since I was 12 years old. I could see the future before it even happened. Because when I was 12 years old, I started stealing. And it was mostly from family members, but I started to steal. And one day, when my visions came to pass, came to fruition, I saw that if I continued down that road of theft, I could uh, lead into a very horrible life of jail and stuff, petty crimes and stuff. So I stopped. I stopped the theft. And then one day, I was with my ex-fiance and we needed money. So I gave him some Xanax pills to sell. Well, as I was pouring out the Xanax pills for him to take to sell, I saw my life go down that road and into the drug dealing life and getting arrested and everything, or getting killed. I said, no, I'm not doing that. This is one and only time I'll do it. But no. Then when I was smoking, I used to smoke weed, and I had an extra large. It was about this big. Rice Krispie treat with was an edible. Uh, I ended up, I want to say hallucinating, but I saw something that scared me, and I was fully awake when it happened. But all of a sudden, these two men, one of them was choking me. He had both hands on my neck, choking me. And he opened it a little bit from choking me. He still had his hands, but he opened it up, and the other guy sliced my throat with a knife. And I could feel the blood coming down my neck. And I went to go turn over on my stomach, and I could still feel the blood coming down my neck. It was a trip. But the guys weren't even there. And I knew they weren't there. I knew it. I knew they weren't there. It was a hallucination. It's like that aware to where you know what the fuck's going on as you're sober, but I wasn't sober either. I knew what the fuck was going on in reality because nobody had their hands around my neck, but I could feel it. I woke up the next morning, no blood. My neck was no blood. I was like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. My father looked at the container and said, you know, you could have died. I'm like, I think I did. You overdosed yourself on a Rice Krispies treat. I said, yes, because I should not have had it next to me when I went into the munchie stage. Because that's when I ate more of it. I expected to get cotton mouth in that, but I didn't. I got the cotton mouth through COVID. So not only during the COVID I had from December, early December, because I caught COVID through my sister, they caught COVID through somebody else. I expected a lot more out of that, but it wasn't very as they said it was gonna be. I expected more. The worst part about the COVID was muscle aches and the fucking cotton mouth. I could deal with the metal tasting because I didn't have the metal tasting before the medicine. The medicine is what gave me the cotton mouth and the metal tasting. Because now they made pills for the COVID. So if you catch COVID, you take these pills for 5 days that's supposed to take the COVID out. I'm like, oh, I thought my T cells are supposed to do this. But I was waiting 2 years to have COVID anyway. So I'm like, they're like, you're positive for COVID. I'm like, about fucking time. And my mom's sitting there fucking going, how did she get COVID? Fucking, she don't go out anywhere. She prefers to, she isolates. How in the fuck can she be COVID? You can. Because I'm an introvert. I can get COVID. Anybody can get COVID, but it's not as what they think it is. It's not. I expected more. I expected to be light up in the hospital on a ventilator. Nope. It's like, wow. I'm more not able to breathe in my bra than I am during this COVID. And the whole time I'm getting, are you okay? Yes, get out. You want some soup? No, I want privacy and I want to go to sleep.